Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm just going to be doing a talk through of how I tack up for show jumping. So the first thing I'm going to do is just pull Dexter's cotton rug off. It was actually warm enough to just have his cotton on today, so that's why he's quite filthy. As you can see, Dexter has a shoulder guard on, and that just prevents his shoulders from rubbing back as he is clipped. So now I'm just opening up my grooming box and getting a magic brush out, and I'm just going to use that to remove all the caked on mud from his face and neck. I actually use a Stanley Fat Max box, and it's got 3 different tiers, and that's how I store all my grooming products and grooming supplies, my Equiday shampoos and conditioners, and my fly spray and all the different brushes I use. As you can see, Dexter does quite enjoy having all the mud removed from his face. I'm using that same magic brush to then remove all the mud from his legs. He predominantly gets a lot of mud on his knees and his hocks, and I'm assuming that's from rolling in the mud. I go over the rest of his coat lightly with the same magic brush, just making sure there's no more mud anywhere where the saddle's sitting or any other tack could be sitting. Once again, Dexter's really enjoying his brush on the face. I think he does get a bit itchy from the mud getting stuck there. I am now using a soft body brush, and it just gets all the dirt and hair or anything off him that's not meant to be there. Now I'm just putting my saddle pad and half pad on him. This is actually a dressage cut saddle pad, but I don't actually ride dressage anymore, so I use it under my jumping saddle, and it doesn't make any difference whatsoever apart from not looking as neat. I'm then just putting my collegiate honor saddle on. I love this saddle so much. It's just super comfortable and it puts me in a really nice position, and I actually think it fits Ranger horses really well. I'm just doing up the billet straps, which are the straps that keep the half pad onto the saddle, and as well as popping my stirrups down and pulling off their covers. I am now putting on my collegiate jump breastplate. Same with the saddle, I love it so much. It's really good quality and it does match the saddle perfectly. The footage of me putting on the girth cut out, but it is a collegiate stud girth and it is made of a neoprene material. I really like it, and it's 130 centimeters, which I had to get sized up for Dexter because he's obviously quite a bit bigger than my other horses. I'm now just putting on my Weatherbetter front boots. I do have the backs of them, but I don't actually use them on Dexter at the moment, just because he is still quite green. He doesn't really need them, and he's not quite used to having the feeling of boots on his back legs yet. I also did lose a bit more footage of me putting on my boots, spurs and helmet, but once I did that, I then put on his bridle. Dexter wears a collegiate Comfy Tech bridle with a full cheek snaffle bit. I really like this setup on him, as the bridle is quite soft and supple, and the bit is also quite soft, so it's really good for him being a green horse, as I don't want him to become hard in the mouth, and it's really worked for him, although it might not work for every horse. I really like using full cheek bits, as I find you don't have the risk of the bit pulling through their mouth, and I find that can happen with a green horse when they're not quite sure on where they're going or steering. So that concludes the end of my tacking up for show jumping video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button below and give this video a like. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! Bye.